Hey guys, so glad you could join us today. Today in our high frequency words, we are going to say each letter to the word and you're going to raise your hands up to the roof like you're kind of raising the roof. It's a dance. So you'll say A and push your hands up to the sky. G, push your hands up to the sky. A, push your hands up to the sky. I, push your hands up to the sky. N, push your hands up to the sky. So you're just like A, G, A, I, N again. And you're pushing your hands each time you do it. So then the next one would be away. A-W-A-Y, away. You can go ahead and pause your computer and continue pushing your hands to the sky and spelling the spelling or sight words because these will be on your test tomorrow. So pause your computer and do it for somebody sitting next to you. We have been able to say words and we'll be able to break them apart. And we're going to actually this time hold a finger up for each sound you hear. So if I say lot, o, a, t, and I'm holding up my fingers, I should be holding up 3 fingers to know that lot has 3 sounds. So get your fingers ready. Here we go. Slot, s, l, a, t. How many fingers are you holding up? You should be holding up 4 fingers. Let's try another one. Drive. D-R-I-V. How many fingers do you have? Tell somebody sitting next to you. You should have 4 fingers being held up. Let's try another one. Spun. S-N. How many fingers did you have that time? Spun. S-N. Now let's try seat. S-E-T. How many fingers are you holding up in seat? Or what about had? Had. Had. Let's try one more. Lake. O-A-K. How many fingers are you holding up? You should be holding up 3. Good job. If I have this word, fill, fill, but then I look down here and I see this started. Well, fill is kind of like I like to fill up my belly because I like food. But this, I put ill, frill. What, is fill and frill the same word? No, because we just added a new sound. We took the F and the I and we put an R in between. So it says frill. Let's try another one. I have this one. Rack. A rack like you can put books on or hang your clothes on. A rack. But now I'm going to add a T in front of the R. Now I have rack. Rack. Pause your computer and see if you can see what the new word is. The new word is track. Can I put books and hang my clothes on a track? No, a track is something we run around or walk around. Let's try another one. Sick. Like when you have a cold or a cough or your head hurts, you may be sick. I'm going to add the T after the S. What is my new word? Go ahead and pause your computer and say the new word. My new word is stick. What is your new word? You should have said stick. Can I get a cold with a stick? No, a stick is something you find on the ground outside. So one new sound can change the whole meaning of a word. That's why it's very important for you to sound out the words. Let's try this one. Go ahead and pause your computer and see if you can sound out each one of these sounds. You should have said back. Back, like your back. Now go ahead and pause your computer and sound out these sounds. You should have said track. Track. What if I took back and I put track and I put them together? What would my new word be? Pause your computer. I hope you said backtrack. Backtrack means like you're repeating your steps. If you lost something, you may say, I'm going to backtrack my steps and see where I might have left something. Okay, let's try it again. Pause your computer and go ahead and sound out these words, letters. And what is your word? Hope you said crab. Crab. Then down here, what would you have? You would have grass. Grass. Now let's put crab and grass together. What is my new word if I put those in? Remember, this is a compound word. Two smaller words making one bigger word. We have crab, grass. That's kind of like weeds that grow in the grass during the summertime. Let's look at this. So let's look at these lines. So line 1, we have into. That's a compound word because an in and to are two smaller words making one bigger word. Let's look at another one. Pick up. Pick up. There's another compound word because a pick is like you pick something up off the floor, and up means going up in the air. So you're picking something up, like a truck is a pickup. It can hold things. We have cannot, can and not, cannot. And bath mat, bath mat. Pause your computer and see in line 1 if there are any words that are the same or if any words are different. Line 2, let's look, upset. What do you think that is if we put them all together? It would be upset, like when you get sad or angry. Next one, lipstick. Lipstick. Flapjack. Flapjack. And check up. Check up. For line 3, 4, 5, and 6, I would love for you to pause your computer and go ahead and tell somebody sitting next to you the words. On line 3, have somebody help read it with you. And on line 4, to see if you can find the words that are the two smaller words that combine to make up the bigger compound word. In 5 and 6, please read the sentences as best as you can. Remember to sound out any words that you do not know. Here, you are going to go to Canvas, and it's actually on your calendar, and it says Phonics Review. And you're going to go, and you're going to type in, you're going to use one word from each column. So I have trip and trash. Well, I see that's trash, so I'm going to type in trash. And I have cream and can. Was this a trash cream? No. I know when I put my trash out, I put it in a trash can. So I could put trash can. You're going to do the same thing on Canvas. You're going to add your text boxes if they are not there up here with the T. You're going to choose one word going across. You can't say backtrack because this is not a backtrack. So you're looking at back and track. Choose one of those words. Then you're using crack or pack. And you're choosing one of those words and putting it together. And you're making a compound word. You're going to do the same thing here, and the same thing here, and the same thing here. And these right here, I believe, are candy that you eat. So is it a glum, like you're sad, or gum, like it's tasty? So this is on Canvas, and please turn this in. You never know when it might be a grade. Our goal today says, I can make connections from the text to self. And we've worked on this when we've been in school. We've worked on reading a book and trying to connect it to our own lives. And we've done pretty well with this. So remember, as we read, you think about, well, have I seen this? Or have I done this before? Or has anybody in my family done this before? So that's how you make a connections to yourself. You can also make connections to another book. Maybe you've read one book and then you've read another book and they seem like they're the same thing. Kind of like the Three Little Pigs and the True Story of the Three Little Pigs. Those are two books. They have the same topic, but somehow they're a little different. But you can still connect the pages together because they both have the Three Little Pigs and they both have the Big Bad Wolf and they both have the houses. You can also connect it to the world. I know we've been reading in our book about day and night, and you guys know what day and night is. You know, it's daytime, you wake up and the sun is out and you can go outside and play. And nighttime is when the moon comes out and that's when we get ready to go to bed. So when we read, we can find ways that text is like and unlike things in our own life. These connections make reading meaningful and help readers learn more about a topic. They also help you remember what the topic is all about. So today we're going to be making text to self connections right here. You're going to think about when it reminds you of something you've done. And in your book, we have the best season. This is an informational book. Pause your computer and tell someone, what do you think this book is going to be about? You can make a prediction by using pictures and by using the title. Go ahead and pause your computer and tell someone, predict what this book is about. Now, these are new words we might see when we're reading our new book. So this word means cozy, like you're all nice and warm and cozy. You have a blanket, maybe you have a robe on and some heavy pajamas. You're nice and cozy. This is hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. You drink hot chocolate in the wintertime. Sometimes some people put marshmallows in there and it's really good. This is winter. This is when the snow comes. Excuse me. The snow comes and the trees are bare. And it gets dark really early. And ice, we know what ice is. We put ice in our drink, or sometimes it can rain ice. That is called sleeting. And we get ice all over our car. And snow is that white stuff that falls from the sky that Miss Jones cannot stand. I do not like when it snows. Some people like it when it snows because it's pretty. It is pretty if I can stay in my house. But snow is the white stuff on the ground. Sparkles. This tree, I hope you can see it. This tree is covered with little icicles, and when the sun hits it, it sparkles. You may know what a sparkler is, kind of like from the 4th of July, where you light it and it shines bright. That sparkles too. And snowflakes. Snowflakes come in many different sizes and shapes. Snowflake. And the wind. This picture shows the wind being really strong because it's knocking over that tree. Very good. So on page 64 in your reader with the fireworks on it on the cover, this is what we have. So 64, it says, a year has 4 seasons. We've learned about this in Project Lead the Way. Go ahead and pause your computer and tell somebody what the 4 seasons are. You should have said winter, spring, summer, and fall. But which season is the best of all? This little girl says winter is the best season. I love it. But she didn't just stop there. She's explaining why she loves it. She says, I love winter because the weather is cold. Ice sparkles on the trees. The wind makes my nose cold. Cold winter days are great for ice skating. So not only did she tell you that she loved winter, she told you all the reasons why she loved winter. This says winter is the best season because it snows. The snowflakes look pretty as they fall. Snow covers cars and houses and trees. That's a snowy road. It is fun to sled. It is fun to make snowmen. I'm going to stop here because when I'm connecting this page reminds me of the one time I built a snowman with my kids, Griffin and Isaac. It was a long time ago, and Miss Jones did not have fun because it was so cold outside, but I did it because that's what they wanted to do. And we built a snowman, and we gave him 3 little balls, the big ball and the medium ball and the little ball. And we put buttons for his eyes and a little bitty carrot for his nose, and we found 2 sticks for his arms. So this reminds me of when I built a snowman. Can you make a connection to yourself? Go ahead and pause the computer and tell somebody sitting next to you what these 2 pages remind you of. This says, I like winter because it is time to rest. Winter days are short, the sun sets early. Winter nights are perfect for hot chocolate and reading books. It is cozy and warm. Now, I know some of you have a cat. Maybe you can make the connection of sitting in a chair and reading a book with your cat next to you. I don't have a cat, but I do have a dog, so it does kind of remind me of me sitting in my chair reading. And my dog isn't right next to me because she's too big to be on the arm like that, but she'd be right in front of me. So that's kind of a connection to self. Oh, what do you think this little girl likes? Pause your computer and tell somebody sitting next to you, what season do you think she likes? I'm using my pictures. He says, those are good reasons to like winter. What about summer? I think summer is the best season. Here are my reasons. Ooh, she likes summer. So this would definitely be me. Definitely would be me because I love summer. Summer days are sunny. The sun makes flowers grow. Trees get leafy and green. Butterflies and birds fill the sky. Sunny days make me smile. They make me smile too. Can you make a connection to yourself about summer days? Have you ever flown a kite? Have you ever seen butterflies fly or picked a flower? Let's look at this next one. Summer days are the beach days. The sand is hot, the water is cool. We can make sandcastles. Summer days are outdoor days. There are many good games we can play. We can jump rope and play tag. Warm summer days are perfect for roller skating. Can you make a connection to either of these 2 pages? Maybe being at the beach before, building a sandcastle, maybe riding roller skates at a park, or even playing jump rope. These friends are back here playing jump rope in the park. I like summer because the days are long. Summer days slip into summer nights. At summer, the sky turns red. Fireflies dance in the air. It is fun to stay outside on summer nights. We can eat ice cream and strawberries. I just love summer days and summer nights. That's my kind of girl. I like summer days. Every season can be fun. What is your favorite season? Is it winter? Is it summer? Now remember, good readers make connections between their own lives and the book. So let's go back here. You can make a connection. It says criteria. I can blank. Write a detail I see in the text or picture. Make a connection to myself and write a sentence. So here at the top, it says in the text. So I'm going to make my text boxes. I can say in the text, the little boy is building a snowman, period. What does this remind me of over here? Well, let me see. Reminds me of building a snowman. I cannot spell snowman with Griffin and Isaac. And you can even do more if you wanted to. You could talk about the sledding. Maybe you built snowman. Maybe you played in the snow. Maybe you have sledded before. So you can make many different connections. You don't just have to write one. So if we look here, I see her and she's playing in the beach. How can we make a connection to this picture? Go ahead and pause it and write down what is a detail from the text or the picture. So what do you see? And then over here in this box, you can say, what does it remind you of? Have you done this before? So I could say the little girl is making a sandcastle. And over here, I can talk about how I made a sandcastle at the beach in South Carolina. So I made the connection with the little girl making a sandcastle at the beach. How do you feel about making connections from the text to yourself? Do you feel great? You feel maybe you need a little bit more help? Or maybe you feel like you need a lot more help. And it is okay where you're at. Miss Jones is here to help you wherever you fall. So you're going to go into Canvas and you're going to look at this picture. And in the bottom box, you can write, what do you see in the picture? And you can also write, what does it remind you of? Something that you've done. Now, if you've never roller skated before, think about what would it feel like to roller skate? Or think about where he's at. Maybe he's at a park, or maybe you've been to a park, or maybe you've jump roped and they're jump roping. So it doesn't have to be the roller skating. This is in Canvas under reading. Go to the calendar. Oops, I'm on the wrong one. Make sure you go to reading. I go to my calendar and I scroll down to Thursday's exit ticket. And this is where you're going to find where you make the compound words for like trash can. So make sure you turn both of those in by 9 o'clock. Oops, sorry. Remember, we have a spelling test tomorrow. I will send out the link and you'll do it on the back page of your writing assignment. The words are drip, trap, drum, trip, grin, scrub, flap, clap, sled, club, try, and branch. I sure hope you're practicing spelling your spelling words. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out. I am always here for you. Miss you guys.